So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. I've gotten really bad for doing intros, I know. I have no consistency. I just wanted to quickly say happy St. Patrick's Day before starting this video because it's Paddy's Day today and yeah, it's a good day to just celebrate being Irish. Even though everything is closed, so it's like a secret celebration. Celebrate at home, safely. So yeah, if you're celebrating, have a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day and let's watch some Ride with Norman.
So have you been in New Zealand before?
No, my first time.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
That's Dylan McDermott. You might recognize him from The Practice. But to me, he's always going to be American Horror Stories, Dr. Ben Harmon.
Yeah, that's what I thought too!
Have you done farm life before?
I like to be away. I like to be in the woods.
I agree.
You know?
I first met Dylan.
He's like, as Daryl Dixon, I have spent some time frolicking in the
So
woods.
I hit him up. We'll detour into sheep country before meeting up with some local innovators.
Sheep country?
In the city of Christchurch.
We can't stop here. This is sheep country.
60-kilometer journey.
Did I say that wrong too? Is that Gil? It sounds like you swallowed the word.
We're going to have subtitles for this.
Yeah,
episode.
totally. Vic Deals?
Yeah.
What is that?
So it's like a Wellington page that share like memes.
Is it like a goofy meme? Is it that stupid one where I'm crying?
Oh,
Never
no.
cry on camera. Yeah. I lost my driver's license. Yeah. You got a worse one?
Yeah, it was called cry baiting.
Cry baiting.
It was crying and masturbating at the same time.
That's kind of cool.
Norman's like, I'm a crying meme. And he's like, yes, well, let me one-up you, my man. You ever cry and masturbate and have it memed?
Which was cocky tail.
Or say church.
Hey, cheer up.
Like CHUR.
Cocky tail, I'm out.
I love that she knew him as a meme and not as Daryl Dixon. That is just so fucking refreshing. Probably not for him, but like...
In New York, actually, I got this little Honda.
Oh, wow.
Oh lads, you see it in the reflection of the window there, the size of the camera crew that they have with them. A giant boom arm and everything. They don't even try to blend in. My screen is frozen, I'm gonna scream!
This is your next show.
Swinging.
Swing.
Swinging with Norman and friends.
Do you like
Yes.
TV better or you like
I'd watch
movies
it.
better?
I mean, it's kind of all the same now, isn't it? In the 90s, television, that was a signal that your movie career was failing.
Yeah.
My dad's third wife was Eve Ensler, who wrote the Vagina Monologues. You just need that one person to believe in you in life,
Yeah.
and she was that person.
And now you're
Wow.
a huge success.
The thing about show business is that the good news is people know you. The bad news is
People know you.
People know you.
That's so cute. Just two dudes talking about life on a swing set. When did you know you wanted to be an actor? I love it. I just think it's so cute watching, you know, people that are so like, oh, I'm gonna actually swallow my computer if it doesn't stop this fuckery today. But I do love getting to see like the more kind of behind the scenes side of actors, and Norman, he really brings that game strong in the show, which is why I love it so much. But it is true what he was saying, like nowadays if you land a TV role, a solid TV role, you're pretty much sorted for a good few years anyway. It's more stable than a movie role, I would think.
It's so peaceful in here.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, I grew up not far from here. We used to just come for walks here, and I never really like thought of it as like a food source.
Right.
But we have a lot of really interesting plants that do very fascinating things and have very unique flavors that like that can
It's
only
so
be
beautiful.
experienced here. Which I think is the important thing about what we do at the restaurant is just showing Kiwis that there is a lot to New Zealand cuisine.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Norman isn't like instinctively trying to reach for a crossbow. He's like, woods, nice scenery, Daryl mode has been activated.
Raw.
Go ahead, eat it, Norman.
Do I peel it or just eat it?
Just
You gotta love that about Norman. He's down for anything. You say to him, you can eat a bit of this tree. He's like, alright, gimme.
Exactly like it looks. That's not spirally.
it's spirally.
No,
it's
it's
a little.
not.
It's gone the wrong way.
Do you know what? Aren't people just so beautiful sometimes? Like the three people on screen right now seem like such an unlikely bunch, but here they are, picking plants and eating some berries and leaves out in the forest together. It's gorgeous.
Future generations.
Thank you for this. This was awesome. What a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Dylan's very quiet, isn't he? You wouldn't expect that out of him. He looks like a bit of a mad lad, but he's coming across as quite shy. Now maybe it's just because he isn't exactly sure how to act or what to do with himself, you know?
And with no roadways linking the north and the south, over 1 million people rely on this 3-hour voyage each year.
Oh wow, we're on a boat.
I would
Oh
simply
man, a cruise ship, they scare me.
die. I'm terrified of water and
I'm one of those
boats.
with 5,000 Walking Dead fans.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I did a ton of those conventions when Walking Dead first started.
Right, right.
I always thought that looked like so much fun, the cruises, the Walking Dead cruises. I'm like, that is the only way you'd get me on a boat. I hate water and oceans and boats and movement, but if the cast of The Walking Dead were there and there was a bunch of Walking Dead fans, a bitch just might be tempted. I would be sitting in a lifeboat with my life jacket on, yeah. And I'd be like, don't fucking touch me! But I'd still consider doing it.
Feel that right there? Felt a little wob. Woo! How fast do you think we're going right now?
They better do King of the World. That's all I'm waiting for. Come on, fellas. You're on a boat. You gotta do it.
I did, yeah. Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah, that's about it for me.
Yeah, Dylan looks like he's really feeling it.
This is just beautiful, huh? Dylan. Where'd Dylan? Did he jump?
Is he
I
getting
think
sick?
he jumped.
Oh, God bless him. Leave him alone. He's sick.
Dylan, he's like handsome, he's chiseled, he's got short hair.
He's wearing a Negan jacket. Is he off getting sick somewhere? Oh, lads, leave him alone.
Get away from the window.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir. Okay, alright.
Norman really does have a way of somehow finding the weirdest people in the world that are just on his level.
Alright, I'm getting seasick.
Awesome. Look at these mountains.
They've regained from their sickness real quick. If I take like an even half-hour plane ride, I gotta go lie down afterwards. I'm like, I'm gonna vomit all over someone.
Dead trees right here is just awesome.
So where's your place in New York? In Chelsea. I mean, I grew up there. Interesting way to grow up as a kid, let me tell you. I used to wait on John Belushi. I used to bust his tables.
He grew up in New York? Wow.
Actors.
I don't know if I've made this point before, but I wonder who chooses the music and stuff for the soundtrack of this. I wonder does Norman have a say in it? Because the soundtrack is very what I would picture Norman to be into. Do you know what I mean? He's got a really whacked sense of music. Taste of music, even.
Welcome, guys. I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you,
Nice to
dude.
meet you.
Yeah, love this
Yeah,
place.
thanks.
Hi,
Yeah,
Mike.
it's a bit of a labor of love.
What do you do here exactly?
I'm Canadian. My wife is born in New Zealand.
And why did you choose New Zealand?
We were living in Dubai, and we'd been there for
Dubai,
years.
wow.
I was in a kind of a corporate job, getting really burnt out. It was a really tough industry at that time, and we decided to figure out what it is we wanted to do. And oddly enough, we ended up in this little town at the top of the South Island. It was all about the riding. So Kaikoura, where you're going, and that it was almost isolated for a certain amount of time. It's shocking when you see the power.
Mother Nature's a mother. Yeah.
Let's do it.
What is this, like the hat gang? All the fellas are wearing hats.
This scenery is just everything's a little bigger and grander down here in the south.
I think it's insane that they have those little walkie-talkie things inside their helmets so they can just talk instantly with each other.
Oh, I see the ocean over there.
Yeah, here we go, boys.
Here we go, fellas. Right into the ocean. Man, next part of this ride is underwater. Hope y'all are okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all slid from the earthquake.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God, you're kidding.
We are right on the middle of two tectonic plates.
It's something that we live with all our lives. It can happen anywhere, anytime. It's just the world we live in.
I find it crazy like that there's places in the world where people just live like, oh yeah, an earthquake could hit at any time. Nothing like that ever really happens in Ireland. It's just, it's mad to me that people can live and deal with that on a daily basis.
I did see some. Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, are we gonna go talk to the seals?
There's a few of them down there.
Oh,
You guys are so lazy.
Mood.
All of you.
oh my God,
I
yes.
think we need to get a selfie.
In case you guys ever wonder what I do when I'm not making videos, that's it.
Awesome.
Not being cool, taking selfies by the ocean. I just
Pretty blessed.
sleep.
What a pleasure to meet you.
What an honor to meet you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time to ride with us.
I love the energy on this show. Everyone is like so soft and kind.
I'm gonna go down there and take a nap with those seals.
Same.
Well, how long you had this for?
3 generations.
Oh, wow.
We
Whoa.
just got it.
Yeah.
It's still in its infancy. We're working on it.
In the early 1900s. So we're going to do the UTV tour.
All right, cool. I'm excited.
Good.
Yeah.
Here we go, guys.
I'm scared.
See that? They look like fun, but kind of in a terrifying way. Like, if you flip or roll over, at least there's a frame around you, but at the same time, like, I favor life and I don't want to die, so I just don't know if I would ever go on one of them.
Careful.
How big is this place you got?
Careful, and he nearly fucking wipes out.
We thought we were going to meet the maker.
Really?
It was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. You can hear it coming, came through the hills. We hear jumping a series of faults. and then it hits the house, bang, bang.
That's crazy.
You get a big one like that, they're really, really noisy.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely look at the landscape completely different,
You just
especially
look at the
in
whole earth different after that.
Yeah.
And life different as well. Like when something big like that happens, it really does make you rethink everything.
Seeing its power up close.
I do love that Dylan has just really committed to the helmet. He's like, I'm not taking it off. You guys aren't seeing my helmet here.
You know what's cool about riding? When you can get into the zone of not thinking.
I spend most of my day not thinking.
Same. Sometimes you just gotta turn your brain off and go into fucking autopilot. It's funny because like everyone that talks about like riding and stuff like that, they talk about it like it's the most peaceful thing ever, and it does look gorgeous. If I trusted myself more, I'd love to take up something like that. Sheep country? We going to Wales?
It's from its animal products that much of New Zealand's income is derived.
From sheep? I would have never thought that.
Yeah, we got sheep everywhere.
I like him. Basically, yeah, we got sheep everywhere.
Every time we do a scene,
Bye bye, bitches.
And then I smell on the airplane home.
That's Kate.
She's a beauty.
She's a New Zealand hunterway.
That's my
Wow.
And they're loud and they're robust.
They herd the sheep?
Well, they'll hunt them away. She was bark and carry on and hunt them up the hill. Whereas Jess, the hitting dog, she's quiet. She never barks. She sneaks up and get...
I can't even get my cat to not pee on the couch. Like, how do you do that?
I can't even get my dog to come to me when I call her.
Well,
Like,
that's the first mistake.
Will
wow.
the dog take command from anyone else?
Just sing out Mia and see what's happened.
What's
Yeah,
Mia
yeah.
mean?
Another word for here, sort of thing. You know,
Can I
like
say it?
come here. Yeah, we'll
Mir.
do that. Just
Yeah, we said that here too.
say Mia, Jess.
It's Mir.
Jess.
Mir, like, Mir, I want you.
Oi. Mary Jess.
It's funny because like the Irish and Australian or the Irish and New Zealand culture, they're all very similar. Like with culture and with terminology and stuff, there are a lot of similarities.
So that's when the farm came into the family. It's all about sort of living off the land. So
Now, seeing you don't know how to work a dog, this is your hunt away.
I absolutely love that they have to give subtitles to your man because his accent is so thick. It's hard though. It's hard when you have a very strong accent and you're speaking to people that don't have the same accent as you, because you can become so self-conscious that no one has a fucking clue what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? I can relate.
Education outside the classroom.
What are you learning right now?
To rollerblade.
Oh, really?
Can you imagine going to school one day and being told you're going rollerblading? And that's strange in itself. But then you go out with the girls and you bump into Norman Reedus and Dylan. Like, you just... How do you even... How do you get that lucky in life?
No motors, no brakes, just wind and balance and form.
That's fascinating.
Further down, which is...
This is amazing.
This is the kind of a thing that I call it a tree.
Can I touch it?
That looks like an alien nesting pod.
They all move, huh?
Yeah, so it's moving parts.
That's
and
so light.
Yeah.
That is so
When it
beautiful.
gets a bit of a breeze, it starts going and...
It's really... It's got this molecular sort of...
Yeah.
It's great. I'm surprised you don't do a whole theme park.
I would just want to stay here and play with these. They're so gorgeous.
These are beautiful. What are these?
Oh, these are LSEs.
They're motorbikes, Norman.
English.
What's it sound like? Can you
Hey, we'll start one. Give us a push, Norman.
Yeah, for sure.
That is a noisy little missus. Oh my god. It sounds like an Impala.
Can the three of us get on?
He's a bit of a mad bastard, isn't he?
You look perfect on that bike. I love it.
I really like his energy. I keep saying this, like, but Norman, he brings on guests that I'm kind of like half aware of or know of, and then I end up absolutely adoring them by the end of the episode. Like Dylan McDermott, he's someone I've always kind of been aware of, but he's just, there's something so lovely about him. I'm coming out of this like I kind of love him.
Ooh, coming to get you now. Oh, hey! Hey! You trying to kill me?
It's like go-karting, but alongside the ocean.
I like the name, Smash Brothers.
That's cool.
You can just ride your bike right into this place.
Hello.
Welcome. Nice to meet you, Dylan.
Nice to meet you too.
I used to have 2 white Germans up in
What a beauty.
and,
Wow, that's like a wolf.
Yeah, he's like a wolf.
That's half a donkey. Oh my god.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, Christchurch. Yeah, thanks for coming.
This place reminds me of like Berlin.
Does everybody here have a dog?
Copenhagen or something. What's the story with this place? Like,
Smash Palace is my bar with Greg, my brother-in-law, who's in here working on the bike. We had a bar next door to here, and that fell over in the Christchurch earthquakes in 2011.
Oh.
Well, funnily enough, the building stood up, but the building next door fell on top of it. And so, other than the building on top of it, it was fine.
yeah.
And when that fell over, we decided we were going to stay in Christchurch and keep
That joke went right over Norman's head.
Thursday we have
Weird looking. I love it. It's fun, right? So fun. Thank you for that. That was cool.
I don't know what was more ridiculous, the length of his legs on that bike or the size of the bike itself.
Cool town. I mean, really has everything.
It's gorgeous,
People are
yeah.
nice, the land is rich.
The bikes
many
are awesome.
activities.
Everyone
Everyone's
has
got a
dogs.
The only downside is it's so far away. That's the
But I think
only
that's maybe
downside.
the upside because
It could be, yeah.
otherwise everybody would be here.
I can see you here.
All this activity makes you hungry.
I don't know though, he's very New York and very American. There's something very Hollywood about Dylan.
started a motorcycle club.
Everyone on bikes in the fucking vicinity will just slowly start following them. Are they getting pulled over?
We've never been pulled over before. Really? Never. This is the first.
Hi guys!
Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely.
They're giving a warning? You serious? Holy shit.
Alright, cool.
Shaking hands, trying to do up your helmet. Let's go guys, let's just go home, okay?
Right. The last 3 days have been a lesson in the magnificence of this planet that we won't soon forget.
He seems like a really chill guy. But like with Josh, I didn't know anything about him really going into this except for like a few roles that I'd probably seen him in. That's what I love about the show. Yeah, you get to see like new places and you get to see culture and like really beautiful things. But the people as well that he brings on the show are just always so adorable. I don't think I've ever seen an episode where I've gone, yeah, I didn't like that guest. You know? If you guys want to see more content from me, the link to my Patreon is down below where I do reactions to a whole bunch of different shows. Like there's the 100, there's Lucifer, there's Once Upon a Time, Daredevil, The Punisher, all stuff like that. And the link to my Twitter and my Instagram is also below if you want to connect and say hello. That is it for today. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching and I will talk to you all soon.